All right, guys, time for another walk around and review of a resort, and this one is of the Bearskin Lodge on the river in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I'm going to do this as a walkthrough, kind of unedited, where I kind of just take you on a tour of the resort. There's not a lot to this resort, so it shouldn't take me too long, but I like to do these unedited because I can't really find anything like that on YouTube. You know, you can find different pieces of the resorts, but I like to take the opportunity to actually walk around the resort kind of unedited so you get a feel of what it's like to walk around. But first, let's talk about the location of this particular resort. So this resort is not going to be right on the main strip. The main strip, the main drag, is up this way kind of with that building. So that's where you'll find all the really touristy things like you know, Earthquake the Ride, Anakeest is up there, the aquarium is up there. This is on this side street that's a block off right here. And this is, so it's going to be much quieter. We're right next door to the Peddler, a really popular restaurant. I definitely recommend checking that out if you're down here in Gatlinburg, especially for the first time. The other thing that's on this road right here will be the haunted house, but not much else. And another thing about the location is we're right on the end of all of the touristy stuff. So it's walkable. You can walk to, again, all that stuff that I just mentioned, but it's a little bit of a walk. And I've done resort reviews in Gatlinburg of different resorts, some that are more centrally located around that touristy stuff. So if you want to be right in the action and not have any walk at all, maybe you want to check out one of those videos just to get a comparison, but definitely walkable. The location is going to be good for some and not for others. So if you like it a little more quiet, again, I'm up real early because I like to do these reviews and show that Continental Breakfast before it gets picked through. But if you like it a little bit more quiet and still be able to get to that kind of stuff, this might be the spot for you. All right, so you come in on, obviously, this road, then you come up this way, and you can either park in this under-covered section, or all of this parking is open and free as well. And it's got this really cool kind of lodge look. Everything's kind of exposed wood, timber. So we thought that was really neat too, and that theming kind of goes throughout the resort. So if you do like these type of resort reviews, I do attraction reviews, I do them all over the world. We've got a trip to Europe coming up real soon where we're going to be going to Oktoberfest. Make sure that you stay subscribed here, hit the bell as well, all that good stuff. And while you're doing it, go ahead and like this video as well. It helps other people if they're planning a trip out here to Gatlinburg. So when you walk up, you get to this covered area. You can either go right and go into the lobby to check in, but I want to show you one of the cool and kind of quirky features first, and that is the pool setup. This one's unique for any resort, really. So let's go into the pool. I can't actually get in yet. It is locked. It's closed. So number one is, here's the regular pool. It's small, but it's serviceable. It goes up to about 5 feet. Again, it's not open, so they haven't taken all of the dirty towels, but the towels are on the honor system. You know, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, that I hate when you have to give your room key to check in and out a towel. Just use the honor system so you can take one or as many as you want and return them right there. And then we're gonna pan over here, and then this, they have these two little fire pits, and that's a neat feature. And this is actually just a smoking section as well. It's been really hot out, but I can imagine these fire sections would be really nice, like in the early spring or in the fall. But they've had them going here in July as well, and there's been people sitting around. Now we'll walk down here, and again, I just can't walk all the way in, but here is one of the really quirky and unique features is they have this little lazy river. It's the small, I've been at resorts with lazy rivers before. This one's tiny, 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 but they made a good effort here. They give you your own tube, and I took a ride down it, and it took me about 2 minutes to get pushed around this whole section. So if you just want to break it up a little bit, you don't want to go just sit in the pool. You want to sit on a raft and just have it kind of float you around. I think that's a neat option. They went for it, and I think they executed it well enough for a small little resort like this. All right, so we'll go into the check-in now, or the lobby now, and I'll take you through the Continental Breakfast. I'll show you the fitness center, take you up to our room as well, and we will have a full room tour because that room, the room is kind of quirky and interesting as well, coming up after this video. You got the seating areas here. You cannot smoke here. There is another smoking section which I asked them about. And the lobby's simple, basic, but serviceable. They've got some retail items here. Morning. All of your sundries and drinks. And logoed things, sweatshirts and hats and t-shirts. And usually they have juice here free as well. And we walk through the back. Free coffee always, and tea. And then now if we go out back, we're going towards that undercover parking garage. And then right out here is actually the little river, and you can sit on these chairs here, and that's a smoking section as well. And if you're staying here, you're definitely going to want to request a river view room. So you can also get your bell carts back here. They'll all be lined up here. Now we'll go up 2 floors. All right, so we're going up to floor 3. There's nothing really on floor 2, I think, except for other rooms. And floor 3 is with the Continental Breakfast, and that's just getting started, so we're going to look through that. It's a pretty serviceable Continental Breakfast, kind of average. It does have protein items, so you kind of got they only have muffins and cereal tier, and then it goes up to, they have some protein, and then you got the really extravagant where they've got the eggs, the sausage, the waffle maker, all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look around here. So you come in right off the elevator. Coffee here, and then they've got these microwavable breakfast sandwiches, milk, and of course bagels, fruit, hard-boiled eggs, your other protein choice, and cereal. Just juice as well. All right, and then right back out to the elevator, and we're going back up. And they've kept the elevator for me. So one more going up, and that's to floor 5. And we're actually staying on floor 5 as well. So I'll show you a couple things on floor 5. Just 2 quick ones. One is going to be the fitness center. Some people like to get a workout when they're on vacation. You're not going to be able to do too much of it here. I'll show you the fitness center. I'll show you why that is. And then there's laundry up here as well. I think there's laundry on every floor, but right outside of our room. And I'll give you, just kind of my final thoughts as well. So you come off of the elevator, walk around this little winding tunnel, and then right off of the elevator on floor 5 is going to be the fitness center. And I'm not going to walk in there because there's not much to see. You've got a bike, you've got a treadmill, and right over here is an elliptical and the water bucket there, but no weights. So you're all cardio if you're going to stay at the Bearskin Lodge on the river. But if you want to get your cardio in on a bike or something like that, or just a quick workout, you can get it done. So now we'll walk all the way down to my room. Real quick, I'll talk about the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi here is some of the strongest we've ever had at a resort, and our phone cell service is actually really, really good here as well. So big bonus for people that might need to get some work done, or we were streaming Stranger Things the other day and it never buffered and never dropped off. We like this resort. I think our preference is to be a little closer to the action, but if you like a little more quiet kind of resort where everything is still walkable, you're not way far away where you have to drive into town. I mean, you're going to get to all that stuff I talked about in 10 minutes at most walking. Just walk up 1 block and then down maybe 2 or 3 blocks. This is a good option. It's a solid option. And again, the theming with the lodge kind of carries all the way through all of the features, even this trim down here. Now, laundry right outside of our room, in case you wanted to get any laundry done, you got something really badly stained, or you're here maybe for a long time. And then our room is right here, room 507. A tour of that room is coming up right after this video, so make sure you stay subscribed. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care.